This is Scambreach. We want to share a real-world story of triumph. The Carter family was a family of four. Two hard-working parents, two young children who depended on them for everything. Their life wasn't perfect, but it was stable. Bills were paid, food was on the table, and every month they tried to put something aside, just in case life threw something unexpected their way. They believed they were doing everything right, protecting their accounts, avoiding suspicious calls, staying alert. But scams don't always come in obvious forms. Sometimes, they look exactly like the real thing. It started with an email. Simple, professional, urgent. A message that appeared to come directly from their bank. There had been unusual activity detected. Their account could be at risk, and immediate action was required. The email looked perfect. Correct logo, correct formatting. Even the language sounded official. There was no reason to question it. So they didn't. They clicked the link. It brought them to a login page that looked identical to their bank's website. Every detail matched. Without hesitation, they entered their information. Username, password, verification code, everything. They believed they were securing their account. In reality, they were handing it over. Within minutes, the scammers had full access. But nothing happened right away. No alerts, no warnings, just silence. And that silence made everything feel normal. Until the next morning. They checked their account, and everything was gone. Not partially missing, not suspicious charges. Gone. Every dollar they had saved. Emergency fund, monthly expenses, everything. Vanished overnight. The moment didn't feel real. It felt like a mistake, like something that could be fixed with a phone call. But as the truth settled in, so did the fear. The house felt different that day. Quieter than usual. Heavier than normal. The kids didn't fully understand what was happening, but they could feel it. They could see it in their parents' faces. The stress, the confusion, the fear. Calls were made immediately. To the bank, to support lines, to anyone who might be able to help. But the answers were difficult. The transactions had already gone through. The access had already been given. And recovery wasn't guaranteed. That's when reality hit. This wasn't just a setback. This was everything. Their safety net, gone. The money they relied on, gone. And the responsibilities? Still there. The mortgage didn't stop. The bills didn't pause. Life kept moving, even though they felt stuck. Questions started to flood their minds. How did we miss this? We're careful. We don't fall for scams. Why us? But scams don't discriminate. They don't wait for carelessness. They create moments of urgency, and then they exploit trust. And in that moment, the Carter family was targeted. The guilt started to settle in, second-guessing every decision, replaying every click, every detail, trying to find the exact moment everything went wrong. But that didn't change anything. The money was still gone, and the pressure was growing. They tried to stay strong for their children, tried to act normal. But behind closed doors, they were breaking. Because this wasn't just about money. It was about stability, security, their future. And for a moment, it felt like there was no way forward.
But their story didn't end there. Because somehow, their story reached us, Scambreach. And when we heard what happened, we didn't see failure. We didn't see mistakes. We saw a family, a real family, facing a real loss. And we knew this wasn't where their story was supposed to end. At Scambreach, We exist for moments like this, not just to expose scams, but to step in when everything feels lost. We listened. Every detail, every emotion, every moment. And thanks to the incredible generosity of donors like you, we were able to act. Support came in from people who believe in something bigger, people who believe in restoring lives, not just raising awareness. And step by step, the Carter family began to recover. Immediate needs were handled. The pressure started to ease. Stability slowly returned. But something even more powerful happened, something money alone can't replace. Hope came back. They realized they weren't alone, that even in their lowest moment, there were people willing to stand beside them, to lift them up, to help them move forward. Their children saw it too. They saw strength. They saw resilience. They saw their parents rise again, and that changed everything. Today, the Carter family is rebuilding, stronger, wiser, and more aware than ever before, not defined by what happened to them, but by how they came back from it. This is what ScamBreach stands for: exposing scams, restoring dignity, rebuilding lives. Because even after everything is lost, there is still a path forward. If you like to hear triumph stories like this, please let us know. This is ScamBreach. Expose the lie, stop the scam, protect your money. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We will see you in the next breach. Until then, be blessed.